No tak jo, borci, no tak jo, borky, my se vracíme zpátky do hry, zpátky do Assassin's Creed Valhalla, který se dneska snažíme konečně už dohrát. Chybí nám posledních pár DLCček a my se tentokrát podíváme asi do Irska, protože 500 metrů od nás by měla být nějaká navalská blokáda, ve který bychom se měli podívat právě do Irska. Uvidíme, jak to dopadne, uvidíme, kolik toho zvládneme. Každopádně asi nás čeká na objevování další nová mapa, na který se budeme moct vyřádit. Musíme doběhnout těch 400 metrů, já si zavolám svýho koně. Teď teda někdy přiběhne. Že nemám koně, ale prase. Jdeme na to. Ty 100 metrů od nás. Kam bychom se měli dostat? Nič. Spal severní a jižní blokádu, ale ne, tady budeme pálit. OK. Proč nebojujeme mečem? Tak přehodil. Nevím, čím se to přehazuje zpátky. Ale ne, bojuj. Jak si přehodím? No prčic. Kazi. Gifté. No, dobrý, už to jede. Jeden někde. Vody, to není ono. Ne. Furt nevidím tu poslední blokádu. Dobré, severní část zničená, teď ještě jižní. Jižní část. Jau. Ne. Tady. Vrať se zpátky za Azarem. OK. Ten je kde?
Tsar's trading rivals are defeated. The river is clear. Now we'll see about this so-called king of Dublin. These new visions of Odin trouble me.
Vrátit za naším kámošem.
Seeing them. Or do the tales of Svartalfheim hold some other meaning? Perhaps I should warm my bones by the fire. Gather my thoughts for a moment. Tsar, the river is clear, save for a few bodies and sticks. Your goods will get through.
Your reputation comes honestly then, though I am not sure about the name Wolfkist.
The scar on my neck.
My Viking name would then be Azar One-Eye.
Thank you, Azar One-Eye. My men will help construct your trade post.
Then I am twice indebted to you. If ever you change your mind about Ireland, I will be found in the trade post, once built. Oh, and I found your letter. Here.
OK, vybudovali jsme jí novou základnu. Irský outpost.
My cousin Barith is alive.
Eivor, are you prepared to go to Ireland?
Azar, you did not tell me the king was my cousin.
It was most amusing this way, was it not? A little mystery.
I prefer to know what is what. But it was a pleasant surprise.
He's eager to see you. Shall we set sail?
Yeah,
Jdeme do Irska.
I would like to see this land. And my cousin Barith.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Wrath of the Druids. Začíná nám další DLCčko.
Ireland. A
Tentokrát s
patchwork of
druidama.
petty kings jostling for hills and pastures and green glens. My adopted isle.
Azar, how is it that Bareth, as knows as ice, is king of Dublin?
Dublin is a Viking city, Eivor. But in fact, merchants and beggars come from all parts to parade in its muddy streets.
Odd to think of Bareth as king of a city.
It perhaps sounds grander than it is. Ireland has many kings. They litter the countryside, and Barrett's throne is not secure. Flann Sinna calls the tune.
Who is he?
Soon to be crowned High King of all Ireland. Flann distrusts Vikings, though he needs them.
Bareth will find a way. As a boy, he wasn't much of a fighter, but somehow always came out all right.
I'm sure what you say is true. Certainly, he is loved by his people.
Tak jo, jsme tu v Irsku. Objeven Dublin. OK. Objevili jsme Dublin. Valhalla, čau Gandalfine. Čau. Jo, jedeme Valhallu, no. Čego Bego, koukal si na Clash včera?
Your crew can find lodging here. Come, let us find Bareth.
Nekoukal.
Eivor! Blood of my blood! Look at you! You have Aunt Rosta's cheekbones!
And you, the 7-year-old, lives in you still.
It has been a long stretch since we pelted old Ganfrid with apple cores.
He never forgave us that.
And Sigurd in the clan? How goes with all?
There is much to tell you, Bareth, but let me breathe your Irish air.
Thank you for keeping my ports from being set ablaze in my absence.
My ports? Yes, old man. I can rule my city even without you here. Eivor, you arrive in good time. I'm hosting a feast in honor of my son, Sigfrid. He is 17 today.
A 17-year-old son.
And rather a difficult boy at that. Come! There's much to show on the way to my castle.
A kingship, a son, and a castle. Truly, you have a fine life, Bareth.
Castle? It is a wooden house. Finely crafted, to be sure, but in Shiraz, it would be home to a middling rug merchant.
Lead me to your rock merchant's wooden hovel, Bareth.
Vypadlo Soukup versus Bear. Prej Beara diskvalifikovali. Prej Bear se tam snažil dávat hlavičky. Tak ho diskvalifikovali. Tak jdeme začít synchronizovat.
Just look at her docks. Wee babe of a city, but the biggest port in all Ireland.
You cannot appreciate Irish air without enduring the stench of our docks.
It is upon the strength of this port I plan to secure my kingship.
Azar told me that your throne may not be entirely steady.
King Flann needs some persuading is all. Dublin's vast trade web will bring wealth to all Ireland. If Flann can be made to see that, my kingship and that of my children's children will be safe.
I cannot guarantee your throne, but a vast trading web is within my power.
No one else I'd trust my commerce to, old man.
You let him call you that.
I call him worse things.
Tak to jdeme.
This is where I leave you.
Don't
To
miss
budu
the
hrát
bank.
ESO, možná i hobo. Hezky. Hezky.
Barrett. My nicey king.
Eva, this is my cousin, Eivor. Show her the bow I had to make for her.
This is for me. The craftsmanship is beautiful.
Me best work. Give her a try. Hit the targets before the sand runs out. Think you can get them all?
I just want to get a feel for how the bow handles.
That's sure.
Watch my arrows fly.
I certainly will. Go!
It is a
Dobre.
very nice bow. Thank you, Barrett.
Steps off the boat after a long sea voyage and shoots like a master.
Dobre. Dali jsme norský luk.
Well done, cousin. Wait, is that a house of God?
Aye, Christ's own church. Ireland is mostly Christian now, and so is Dublin. Many Norse chew the wafer.
You make a place for them.
Them? I myself have a place in Christ's house, as I do in the house of Thor. So long as a god has my back, he has my altar. I've built this city up from rubble. 20 years ago, us Vikings were beaten. The Irish took revenge and sacked Dublin.
The Tsar told me that it is a Viking city.
Norse founded it, and I nursed it back to health. When I became king, I was king of a mud pit.
Hann farinn að stela plógum frá fundum. Sá hann arfning þeirra sumarið fyrra. Segir að þeir dugi betra en arðar okkar gamla.
Öfugt að finna saltkerna. Átti að reykja flest kjötin. Nallaður aumar.
Jsme tam.
There, up ahead, my home. My only regret is that my mother and my wife aren't here to greet you. They've gone on pilgrimage to the mountains just now. The waters there improve mother's health. I am left to discipline my wayward son,
And to host a banquet.
which should be already underway.
Dobrý den.
Up, Barrett! Fodia!
Hodia.
Here we are. Please, go enjoy yourself. I must have a word with my son. Come meet him before the night's out.
Žij si oslavu.
Hi, enjoying yourself?
It's great crack. It's a fine thing to celebrate future King Sigfrid.
I'm curious. How do you feel Barrett has done as king?
Oh, he's done a lovely job, he has. Likes to throw feasts. Invites us common folk. More host than king, perhaps, but he's a fine man, and the city has never been busier.
Can I ask, what is your life like in the city?
Well, there's a fair amount of work, isn't there? Hauling crates, shoveling muck. I'm a tanner myself. Long days stripping hides and dousing them in cow piss. You can probably smell the stench.
I can. Enjoy
Bye.
the feast, friend.
You as well.
What do you expect? Sigfrid! I expect my son to act like the future king, not roll in the muck.
So Flan will take you on as his farting court jester?
Think with your head and not your arse. Flan can assure my throne, which will one day be yours.
That makes you the ass.
Enough! Eivor, my son, Sigfrid. I'm sorry, I must clear my head. Could you speak to the boy?
Only shitbirds mock their father under his own roof.
Right. Because the cousin who just arrived has the authority over how I speak in my own home.
In Norway, you'd be knocked to the ground by now.
Come on then. If you've any guts worth respecting.
Fine, whelp.
You won't land a single punch.
Pitka. Čau. když ti to stačilo.
I guess I owe you thanks for not beating me bloody.
I am not here to quarrel with you, Siegfried.
Da speaks so highly of you. I wanted to see if you lived up to the stories.
Does anyone? You're unhappy with how your father rules.
Da has the makings of a fine king, but he chooses to play the unctuous merchant instead.
A visit to Norway might do a young Vikinger like you some good.
I'd love to go with Da. Maybe the homeland would kindle his warrior spirit. Give Dublin a fair and fearsome king.
A visit to Norway might do a young Vikinger.
Bla, bla, bla.
I've lost track of your father.
He wants
Bareth. I'll find him.
Eivor, teach me how to hit like that sometime.
Najděte svůj cíl. To nevidím. Nic. Musíme synchronizovat. Trošku probíhat svět. Musíme se dostat až nahoru. Část synchronizovanou. OK. Jsme objevili. Objevili jsme toho dost. Ale furt ne dost, aby jsme měli další synchronizační body. Vadí. Nevadí, zkusíme tady vzít nějaký poklady. To je 11 metrů od nás. V tom baráčku první poklad. To jsou zabarikádované na druhé straně.
Have a look, Sunan.
Jsou taky zabarikádovaný. A tudy. Kubo, měj se, Gandalfe. Měj se a užívej. Teď jsme to schodili tady. To můžeme odemknout. Máme wolframový ingot. OK. 2 dovednostní body k tomu, už budeme mít skoro 500, ne? Dosti. 489. Chybí poslední. Ještě jeden chybí. 491. Berem. Wolframový ingot. Lebek. Okay. Ne. Tady by měl být poklad. Máme. Půl hodinky. No, OK. Je dole pod náma. Nevidím ho. Tak jo, borci, tak si dáme chvilku pauzičku a budeme pokračovat za chvíli.